Hey, so I'm Nico Rodriguez, and this video is for CMS Academy. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing hopefully multiple videos just on proofs. Because proofs by far the hardest thing you'll get in geometry. They're a pain in the butt. There's no easy way to do them, but you still have to. So we're just going to try to do them. And honestly, the best way to solve these things is just practice. It's just doing them over and over, knowing your theorems, knowing the definitions, just inside and out. And also, once you do enough of these, like there's patterns. You'll begin to see the patterns, and then you'll be able to do them. So it does take a while, unfortunately, but if you can get this, to get these theorems, then you'll be set for the rest of the year. So I'm just going to be doing a couple of these videos. Most of them are going to be straight from the book. I'm going to try to do a different difficulty level, and we'll just see how it goes. And so this one is straight from page 255, problem 25. So I'm just going to do it. I'm going to solve it. I'm just going to talk us through it, and let's hope that it helps. So for this one, the given, so we got the triangle, so it's given AE is congruent to DE, and line AB is congruent to DC. So the two most important, like the absolute most important thing I always think in these proofs is know what they're given and know what you're trying to prove. And you always want to mark it. So given, you have AE, this line, is congruent to DE, which is this line. And then you also have AB is congruent to DC. So you want to mark that. So you always want to mark it, want to make it neat preferably, because that'll save you a ton of work. Okay, and what are you trying to prove? You're trying to prove that ABE is congruent to triangle DCE. So ABE would be this one. Okay, so that, and then DCE, I imagine, yeah, is this. So you want to know that. And so what you can almost automatically tell from this, and I mean, I've seen the book, so I know what the answer is, but what you can almost automatically tell is in order to prove two triangles congruent, you need to know that they have to have either the side, angle, or side, angle, side. Those are the most common. And so what I can already see is I have two sides. So I'm either trying to go for the third side, or I'm trying to go for the angle in between. And when you know that, when you know the two, you know that there's nothing you can do to say that these sides are the same. Now what you can say though is that these angles are the same, and that is the isosceles triangle theorem, which states that in a triangle, and this is a trick, you need to take away these two lines. If you take away these two lines, this is one big triangle. And in a triangle, if these two sides are congruent, you know that the opposite angles, the angles opposite from these, so this one goes to here, and this one goes to here, those are the same. So then I can mark that. And that's the isosceles triangle theorem. And then what I can automatically see is now I have a side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. So I've proven it. So now we just have to write it out to make sure that we got it right. So let me do that over here. Okay, so conclude. You have to say what's given always. AE. Excuse my handwriting. It is terrible to be left-handed and trying to write on a dry erase smartboard, so sorry about this, guys. So that's given. And you actually don't need these two to prove that these angles. You just need these two sides right here. So then I can automatically say angle EAB is congruent to angle EDC. Why do I know that? Isosceles triangle theorem, which states that if these two lines are congruent, the opposite angles are also congruent. So then that is isosceles triangle theorem. I don't recommend abbreviating. I'm just doing it for the sake of recording time. So then you have that, and so that's this is your, which you can also write here. This doesn't give any extra points, but this kind of helps me occasionally. You can write what you have. So you have a side here. That gave you a side. This gives you the angle. And so I need the other side, which in this case is given. So AB is congruent to DC. That is, my bad. That is this. Same as that. That's your other side. So then clearly you can see here, side, angle, side. So you can say that triangle A How do you know that? Side, angle, side theorem. Alright guys, so this one was pretty easy. Hope it made sense. If it didn't, I can always explain it. I'm in Miss Fleming's room on Thursday afternoons most of the time, where I tutor if y'all need some help. If you have any questions about this video, or if I said something wrong, which is very likely, so tell me if I'm saying something wrong, please. So if you see any of those, just come ask me in person. Come on Thursdays. You can see me around. Tall, skinny Asian guy. I stand out. So thank you so much. Hope you like this video and have fun.